Guys, the market is so exciting right now that I'm essentially sleeping nonstop. Finally, that sensation of pleasure is returning. Now, $100 per XRP doesn't seem like a crazy idea, does it? That is mostly what we will be discussing in today's video. First things first, the volume of XRP trading is exploding. Oh, right. So this was XRP this morning, correct? There are simply a lot of deals and bots being released with XRP and, of course, all other coins, don't you think? Not to mention that Justin sold $280 million worth of Bitcoin shorts in the last day. There is a lot of buying pressure returning to the market. Millions and millions of XRP shorts were probably liquidated as well. Guys, it's liquidated too, right? Thus, exercise extreme caution once more. The cash is beginning to flow in. The most hilarious thing, in my opinion, is how perfectly timed this is. According to Bloomberg, XRP is the most useful coin right now. This will be made possible by Ripple. Correct. Guys, pay attention to what Creamsy has to say. Does he have, no? Most likely. Correct. Furthermore, this isn't something we made up. Additionally, this is related to a pricey XRP, which we will discuss shortly. A team of highly skilled professionals at Ripple is putting a lot of effort into this. We selected XRP for this reason. We support XRP. Although we're not predicting the price, we do think this currency will be the most useful one available. The value of Bitcoin can be stored. Take a look at that. I take it that we believe in XRP, and we think that the coin is the cause. Very useful. Guys, come on. That's it. What is the price of Bitcoin? Correct. The market cap argument is about to be presented. Guys, it's not really an argument, but that sun isn't even that, correct? Because we are navigating uncharted territory when discussing this new asset class. Store worth. Michael Malone is right. However, I believe there is a real use case for XRP. There is simply no question about that. Additionally, based on our interactions with the Ripple team, they are incredibly professional. Over there, they behave like investment bankers. They will make this work since they know what they're doing. There's a real use case for Ripple's XRP. Okay, so it's essentially the chosen one. He hinted that XRP is a selected one. Acquire it, pay attention, and succeed financially. Not financial advice, though. Alright, so he claimed that Ripple would make this work, correct? Since the first thing is that they don't really want you in, I really want to spread the word about this fantastic chance, so please like and share this video, folks. But it's a great chance for as many people as we can recruit. This is where he continues to say it. And Wall Street will look different. We'll witness the gradual integration of DeFi with traditional finance. After that, DeFi will take control. People underestimate how long it will take. It will be far more effective, but I'm sure of it. And it's incredible what Ripple can do. 3 to 5 second settlement. That's a whole new world in just 3 to 5 second settlements. By the way, in order for all of this to even function in the first place due to the liquidity problem, the volumes that will be involved will be enormous, folks. In the modern world, XRP must actually be at a high price. I'm thinking at least 4 digits in order to move the world's money. The reason is that it wouldn't even function at all if it were at $1 or a low price because of the quantity of XRP that would be burned and transferred by banks, correct? When XRP is worth 1, a bank must transfer $1 billion. What is that? What would they require in terms of XRP? That's right. Correct? 1 billion? Yes, folks, that will not work at all. Correct? Therefore, if you really wish to move $1 billion, you will need 1,000 times less XRP, in other words. Correct? And the price of XRP is 1,000. You all understand, don't you? I'm so sleep deprived that I'm not even sure if I'm making sense at the moment. Guys, my brain isn't working right. Just because I haven't been sleeping well for the past few days, right? In essence, XRP is being sold for a premium price in order to transfer billions or maybe trillions of dollars every year. It will only work that way. The sole use case for Ripple and some of these other tokens out there is speculation. So I want to focus on the use case you suggested, since I know many people watching would react in that way. What is XRP's real use case then? All right, XRP that isn't true at all. Since it's out there and trading but XRP, you may speculate on it. I won't speak for them, but they started a Ripple. All well, but they launched Ripple to make money transfers easier. All right, but when they advance to the next level, it's actually aiding in the tokenization of everything. Everything will actually be tokenized by them. As you may be aware, they recently purchased a broker-dealer clearing member, and that, in my opinion, is the first step in combining traditional finance with DeFi. I'm telling you, this is going to be a breakthrough, but it will happen more slowly than people anticipate. However, the missing component of that equation, by the way, he's missing the golden answer as a black zone event. I told you all he believes that it will take some time before all of this materializes because traditional financial institutions take their time doing things because they want to be safe and all that sort of thing. Be controlled and so forth. Now imagine that a black zone event, a catalyst that suddenly materializes, takes down the entire system. BAM, yeah, it's a trigger, correct? Hey, let's use this new technology, the banks will say. Why not? Correct? Do any of you understand what I mean? Issue, response, and resolution. Bulk XRP will then be approaching 4 digits. Ignore the fact that XRP might reach $100 and that utility coins are unaffected by market capitalization. Lamo is the source of this privacy, and let's listen to his words. Thus, because of the market capitalization, I see a lot of people discounting the possibility that FXRP can hit $100. The problem is that market capitalization isn't the best indicator of utility currencies. People are comparing cryptocurrencies to stock market metrics. However, given that decentralized banking is a new technology, why are you still utilizing anything antiquated or for the traditional financial system? Right, which is quite useful. Companies, I suppose, do too. However, this is the modern era. Let me explain why, even with its abundant supply, XRP's value could increase dramatically. Utility. Since XRP is a utility token, its value is determined by its intended use rather than by speculation. XRP is intended to help financial institutions with cross-border payments, liquidity, and settlements. Imagine transferring trillions of dollars every day if organizations all over the world use XRP for this purpose. XRP would have to be at least $10,000, wouldn't it? Due to the fact that there is initially insufficient XRP. I take it that there's a maximum supply, which, unlike the dollar, can no longer be mined or made up of nothing. Since XRP will be in greater demand than it can provide, its price will automatically increase. Market cap is just a mathematical formula. Supply versus price. The price of a coin is not constrained by a strict ceiling. How much demand a utility creates is what counts most for currency like XRP. That's right. The price of XRP will rise in proportion to the amount of money it moves. Just plain. Regardless of market capitalization, XRP's price might quickly increase if it is necessary for effectively moving money around the world. Therefore, you shouldn't invest in XRP if you don't understand the reasoning behind it.